If you're an apartment owner in Long Beach or someone thinking of investing in multifamily units, but if you don't know if right now is the perfect time to buy, sell, hold, or refinance because you don't have the right information, you need to watch this show. Welcome to Multifamily Long Beach, a show dedicated to financial independence and wealth creation through real estate investing. I'm Juan Huizar, president of Sage Real Estate, your market leader in 4-unit apartment sales and rent control expert. On today's show, we're going to talk about the 2019 fourplex market updates and 2020 projections. So why is it important to you? Like anything in life, you need to have the right information to make the right decision. So whether you're an owner or a buyer, you need the right information so that you know whether to buy, sell, hold, or refinance. Like many of you, I'm also an apartment owner, and I want to know how my investment's doing. There's a lot of market updates and reports that are out there, but none of them are focused on 4-unit sales in Long Beach. We tried Googling this information and we couldn't find it there. I reached out to the multiple listing service and I said, you do a great job with the single family homes and reporting on how that market's doing. Please give me a report for the 4-unit market. They don't track it. When I reached out to LoopNet and CoStar, they don't track this information either. So we took it upon ourselves to research this information for you. My team of analysts did a terrific job compiling this information, so let's get into it. The first statistic that we found in our market intelligence was the average sales price on a 4-unit building. This year, 2019 year to date, our average is $1,150,000. That's the highest we've ever been here in Long Beach, and that's an increase of a little bit of over 13% this year alone. Some of the drivers that have helped raise this is unemployment's been low, interest rates are historically low, consumer confidence is high, and the population growth, we continue to have it. So let's go back to 2016 and see what that average was, 867,000. You'll see through 2017, 2018, we've had an increase there. But the largest increase has been this year. The most interesting thing that we found in our research was that through 2016 and now we've had a 32% increase in average sales price. If you were an owner and you were considering, you were on the fence of trying to time the market and selling it at the top, we just had this massive increase in appreciation. So this might be a time to consider selling. If you're a buyer and you're wondering if this is a good time, interest rates are still low. We still have a housing shortage. So there's going to be demand for housing now and well into the future. So this is still a good time to get into investing. Moving on to our second metric that we're following is sales volume. Year to date, 2019 year to date, we've sold 89 fourplexes in Long Beach. That's an increase from last year where we sold 79, okay? But we are down from 2016 and 2017 where we were selling and averaging above 100 sales per year. And it could have been that these earlier years, the pricing was simply better and there was more demand there. Now, what's interesting to note is that although we have the highest average sales price we've ever had for 4-unit sales at $1 million plus, we still sold a significant amount. So the demand for these types of products, for this type of unit is still there. So moving on to days on market for 4-unit buildings. 2019 year to date, it's taking you 62 days to market and sell a property. That's not bad. The prior years, it was taking 45 and 44 days. But what's interesting to note, in 2016, it was taking 74 days. So we're faring well. If you were a seller and you're on the fence thinking of whether you should time the market and sell at the top, let's take a closer look. Your average sales price is $1,150,000. There's still demand because 89 units have sold so far, and it's only going to take 62 days to sell. This is good news if you're someone considering timing it right and selling at the right time. Now looking into 2020 and what we could expect. The biggest difference is going to be rent control. And what I found is a lot of owners are unaware that this law has even passed. And as they find out, some folks might throw in the towel and decide this is the time to sell. So I do expect an uptick in inventory. Now, as I speak with my investor clients, there's a little bit of pushback because of the relocation fee, because of the limits and the caps that have been put in place. So what could potentially happen if we have an uptick in inventory and buyer pullback might lower the prices. And let's not forget, it's also an election year. A lot of times folks, investors or owners want to hold off until after the elections to see how that plays out. So there you have it. There's your 2019 Long Beach fourplex market update and 2020 projections. If you'd like some more information, subscribe, follow, or send me a message. I'd love to help. Until next time.